I'm not sure if this is working, guys. It's first time ever trying to stream on YouTube, so we're gonna see if it works. I'm also not familiar with the UI or anything else. So we're gonna see what happens. I also don't know what the delay is. I don't know if it's like a super long delay or if it's a short delay. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if this is gonna work properly, but we'll see. Load it a bit, right? I wish I could see a little bit more what I'm looking at. Let's see if this works. I think it's working. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We're going to be doing some building here on YouTube. I'm not sure how it's going to go. Hopefully it works out. Husan, how's it going, man? Welcome to the channel or the stream or whatever. I don't know what to call this. Doesn't really matter. Point is, we're going to try and figure this out and see if we can actually get this to work. I'd like to make sure it's all good. I don't know what this sounds like, so one thing I'm going to do is actually and figure this out and see if... Okay, I can hear myself. Okay, so it sounds like it's all right. Sounds like it's all right. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're just going to hop into the builds and make this work, I guess, for us and see if this is good. I don't know who's going to show up. Chris, hi there, I'm Rudder from Twitch. Oh, hey, what's going on, man? You can hear me? Nice, man. So the reason I've been meaning to try streaming on YouTube for a while, I just figured I would just do it today because why the hell not? Chris, good to see you. Hey guys, what's going on? I just posted in the Discord, so maybe a few folks are going to come in and do that. I wanted to test it out because there's a couple things I need to figure out for streaming here. One thing is I feel like I look very dark on my screen. I don't know, why is that? Is this not bright enough? No. I'm not sure. Oh, actually, hold on. Is the ISO down on this? Hold on. No, the ISO is fine. I'm not sure. It looks a little weird. Might just be the settings on... Oh, you know what? I bet the... I'm not sure. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Point is, yeah. So the one thing is I gotta figure out how to read chat and stuff. And I know people's names from Twitch aren't going to carry over to YouTube, so this is going to be real interesting. I don't know how many people will actually show up from Twitch to come here, but guys, it's the first stream. We're going to try to do some building, and hopefully it looks pretty good. Now, the other thing is, I have absolutely no idea how people are supposed to find you in YouTube streams, like, randomly, because if you think about it, like, there's no categories. You can't look up, like, you can look up live and look in gaming, but, like, you have to find Terraria. I'm not sure how the search function works. I think it's crazy. Anyways, loves you. What's going on? Gabriel, what's going on? Guys, is anyone here? Who's here? I know Chris there says Naruto from Twitch. Who's coming over from Twitch? I assume everyone here is coming over from Twitch. It's a guess. I got mine recommended in my subscribes list. Okay, so that's what I'm curious about, because here's the thing. So right now, my Twitch is like, I don't even know the number. We're like 2,000 something, right? I have like 3 times the number of subscribers or like followers on YouTube than I do on Twitch. So I was like, you know, it'd be kind of interesting to see if we get more people here. The other thing is the video will count as a video that is simply just stuck in my, I guess, my videos. And I think if after we're done streaming, if people watch it, then I guess that counts as views. I'm not really sure how it works, but I figure that way I can have everything in one spot. I have a lot of work I would have to do to set up the stream properly. I don't think I have any emotes. I have nothing. I have been thinking about streaming on YouTube for a while now, guys. Only more recently because of the amount of ads that are playing on Twitch is insane. So as a viewer, like, I'm barely watching Twitch now because, like, literally, like, you can't skip them. You have to, like, yeah, it's just annoying. And plus the pay split's worse for the streamer anyways. So you're coming from that? Yeah, I know you are, Chris. Yeah. The stream ends, it kind of archives it. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying, loves it, is the archiving of the video, I think, is kind of useful because, like, I download the video, like, on Twitch, I stream and then I download the video and then I edit it, right? That's how I kind of do it. That's how I make all my videos for my channel. I also do a lot of work outside of that, and I speed it up, so it's a lot faster. But point is, it's a lot potentially better to have the archive video. I don't think anyone's going to watch the archive videos, but even if I get, like, 1 view, it's better than, like, the no views I probably get on Twitch. So 2.5K on yeah, exactly. So, okay, so it's, I'm like, effectively, I'm almost like 2.5 times more or followers or whatever. We'll see. I'm not too worried. Okay, Gabriel, you are also a follower. Gotcha. Or you're a subscriber, Gabriel? Like a subscriber here, but not a follower on Twitch? And this is cursed. I'm here because I'm subscribed. Yeah, so Dudu, that's great, man. So this is what I'm saying, guys. Like, also, first off, welcome. Okay. I'm not sure if I will. It's the first stream. I have a lot of stuff to set up. I don't know how any of like I don't know if donations work. I don't know if super chat. I don't know anything about my setup. I'm just like futzing about. All right. So, hey, Dusty, what's going on, man? Yeah, I don't know how to set up the emotes. Hi, what's going on? I don't know. I haven't set up anything, guys. I literally just was decided on a whim to start today. So I will hopefully set that up if we do that. I'm not sure how I even have to make the emotes, all that stuff. All right. Like, yeah. Well, so Dudu, it's interesting you say that because finding the streams is cursed, but that's what I'm saying. Like on Twitch, it's hard enough, but at least there's categories. Like when you go into gaming, you can see which game you want to search. Here on YouTube, it's just like gaming encompasses everything. So I have no idea how the heck people are going to find me, but I figure there's benefits to streaming on YouTube of like I said, having the videos archived. There's more people that potentially find me because like when we stream on Twitch, because I've been doing so infrequently, I usually only stream once or twice a week. You're only going to get a handful of people, whereas I think there's a bit more dedicated folks that enjoy the stuff like from the videos I've been putting out for the last little while. And guys, by the way, we actually put out a video today. If you didn't see, it was the Boar's Hat Tavern video. It was a lot of fun to make that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. But what I'm saying is people can see the videos and they can see them online and they can see the whatever after the fact. So hopefully that works. Anyways, I do want to get to a build. So someone made a comment today, I think on that video, because it was anime related. They said, hey, do you want to make the Going Merry from One Piece? Now I've watched One Piece, so I do know what that boat looks like. Now I don't know like off by heart, but we're gonna try to build the Going Merry from One Piece today, and hopefully we can do that. So we'll see what that looks like. I'm gonna actually start the game, and we'll start getting into this. You haven't done Twitch? Yeah, it's okay, Gabriel. Guys, listen. I'm just saying it's cool to have people pop in from places. I don't know how many viewers we have. I'm gonna guess we're gonna get maybe like a handful of viewers by the end of today, but it's fine. It's the first stream, unannounced. It's totally cool. Because it says that they're separate, but also because people prefer different types of content. Yeah, so the shorts I have are definitely separated. That's natural. I don't have any archive videos, so we'll see. Loves it. Yeah, don't guys. If it's late for you, listen. I just finished work here. If you guys don't know, I am based out of Toronto, Canada. So it's like 5:45 right now. I just finished work, and I'm like hopping on and doing this. So don't get too fussed. I think what we might have a few. We might see if people want to build today, but I think we're gonna keep it chill and just find a spot to build in our little world. And I'm trying to read chat at the same time, guys. The whole UI is very different for me, so I'm going to be a little bit bad with that today, probably. Or, well, I'm always bad with it, but I'm going to be worse with it today than I normally am. Hopefully this is working well-ish. I need a picture of this stupid boat. Okay. And let me know, guys, if the music's too loud or something, if you guys can't hear me well. I'm not really sure. Like, I don't know what I sound like in this right now. Ever watch One Piece? All I know is that Luffy is fat and eats and also doesn't get much. He can get fat, I think, is the thing. He's like really stretchy. I haven't watched all of One Piece, but I mean, like, I remember from like back in the day, so. You should play Overwatch? See, that's the thing. You can play whatever you want. Like, lately I've been playing this, and we haven't done too much else. So, you know, I just realized though, I'm not sure if I think I have to manually switch the scenes, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. Okay, it does work. Okay, cool. So all the stuff from OBS still counts for YouTube, I guess. Jonathan, what's going on, man? Welcome. Terraria is an underrated game. It's okay having it. It's okay only having a few followers. Yeah, Gabriel, like, I don't listen, guys. I've told, and maybe some people haven't been in a Twitch stream before. Like, I've told people in Twitch and other stuff. Like, I don't stream to be like popular. Like, I'm playing Terraria, for God's sakes. It's a super old game and I build it, and like no one cares about that. But guys, if you haven't seen this world, this is where I have currently most of the builds that you guys have been seeing on the YouTube channel. There are some things here that are not yet released. The build that you're going to see today is going to be one of those. Now, the only problem I have is I don't have a way to build this where I'm not interfering with another build. So I may have to build a custom ocean, or I'm going to have to destroy a boat. I really don't want to destroy the boat, but I think if I destroy this boat, I can make mine. I feel bad. I don't like destroying other people's builds in our world because we do have a mix, but I think this is a destroyable boat. And I'm going to take over this. I made this really cool lighthouse that kind of works well with the theme. So I do feel bad. Like I said, I don't like doing this, but I need the ocean, and I don't want to make a new ocean because it's going to take me a long time. So I forget who built this. I do apologize if whoever that is here. I do like drowning the guide though. I will say that much. So that much I can live with. Look at him. Look at him just floating down there. Come on. You know I should have. No, you don't need. I know what you gotta do. Oh god, I see chat going. I'm gonna be bad at chat today, guys. I'm really worse than normal at chat. Sorry. I also had to turn my head all the way over here to see it. So, if I leaving gifts, I mean when he rubs his tum. I'm a griever. Hey, Dusty, listen, it's my world. I can do whatever I want. Other people can't. Okay? But I don't, I typically, like I said, for the most part, I usually leave people's bills alone. But in this case, like, I'm far too lazy to actually make a new ocean. So I do feel bad about this, but at the same time, it's been here for a while now, you know? This person probably hasn't built anything to add on to it, so I don't feel quite as bad. You know what I'm gonna do? It's gonna be a lot faster. Even faster would be to get the, what's it called? The drill containment unit, but we'll see. So we're gonna try to make the Going Merry. It's gonna be a little bit tricky actually, because it's got some really weird shapes and designs. Also, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get some of the, like, because we can only do it from 2D, right? So it's gonna be kind of weird. And I'm not the best 3D builder, so, you know. Better than my builds? Well, so here's the thing, man. Like, having good builds is not really... It doesn't really matter. You're gonna get better at building, like, as you practice. And like, I say this to a lot of people. Like, guys, also, like, I try to leave a comment. If you guys leave a comment on a YouTube video, like, I will respond to it. I'm not that big a channel that I can't respond to people. I don't get that many comments anyways, but... So, if you have a, you know, like a comment about whatever, like, you know, you're welcome to leave it. One of the things I keep telling people, though, is... Like, when you build, like, one of the things you gotta do is just, like, practice, right? And try to make it a little bit, like, something that you do regularly, semi-regular, and you get better. Like, if you guys look at some of my first YouTube videos, those are not from not that long ago. They are significant. There have been significant improvements, let's put it that way. Hey, Chris, Terraria is great. Terraria has so many, like, options of how you can play, honestly. Okay, I want the guide to go away. So can I catch him? I can't remember if I can catch him. Is that just modded? I wish I could catch him. But they could just like put him in a house over here or something. Let's here we go. Have fun. Get out of here. Sorry. Yeah, the console. Ooh, console. So guys, if you build Terraria and you do mobile, you're a champ. All right, that's all I'll say. Yeah, you don't have the time. Yeah, join the club, man. This kills my time too, doing this. McWalk, what's going on? Yo, I've seen your TikToks and you just appeared in my YouTube. Hey, awesome, man. Welcome. Yeah, so McWalk, this is literally our first stream on YouTube ever. I usually stream on Twitch. And yes, I post my videos as shorts on YouTube and on TikTok. And then any long form stuff, like, so the actual full speed builds. One of the things, it's funny that you're coming from TikTok, is one of the things that happens with TikTok is it's like 60 seconds, super fast. I don't talk in those videos because I'm like literally too lazy to like do a voiceover for something that'd be so quick. I'd be like, all right, so now put a game, so now put a play, I'm now gonna do this, now I'm gonna do that. Okay, we're done. Like it's like there's not enough time to like explain what I'm doing, so it's just a bit easier just to like just have the text pop up, do it, and not talk. However, for people that are always asking me about like materials and that stuff, I always tell them like go check out the full videos, because in the full videos I actually cover all of the materials. It's something I've been doing more recently to help people get a better sense of what I use and also how I do things. But in any case, welcome, yeah, hopefully I don't hit the bed on this one. All right, we're trying to make the Going Merry from One Piece. So yeah, all I know is it's a boat and means we're gonna need a mix of metal and wood. There's gonna be paint. There's gonna be, I mean, brown paint. Let's just get paint. the problem with this build is going to be obviously the shape, the details. Like, it's just gonna look like a normal boat, I think. I don't think it's gonna look anything too special, but we'll see. I gotta think about how to make the sails. How to do it on an angle. The problem is, so I've made a boat before. We did it for the NPC home that I made for the pirate. And that turned out pretty good, but that was more like a floating thing. So I'm not really sure how we're gonna do this one, because this is gonna have to be on the water, obviously. So we're gonna definitely need some spooky wood. And like I said, we're gonna just kind of like grab a bunch of materials and like start to play around with stuff and see what looks good. But the more I look at it, the more I'm like, there's a lot of, actually quite a lot of detail here. We probably want just like normal wood's probably fine as well. Ebonwood, shadewood could work. Shadewood could actually work. This also works. Ashwood's interesting. I don't use it as much as I probably should. We'll grab some boreal. I think we're just gonna end up using a lot of different wood types here and just see what looks good. But it's very easy for this to be like a boring-ish build, unfortunately. So, but the overall shape and design is not like that crazy. It's just, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so to start, I mean, we want the hull somewhat in the water, I guess. But I also want to, I just don't know if I want this very close to, it would be kind of cool if it was close to this, but then I feel like I'm interrupting this build. So maybe we'll just kind of do something here and add a little bit more detail or something. Not really sure. I figure so. The building of this game takes me so long, but when you finish the build, it's so, yeah, I agree, McWoke. And here's the thing too, man, like the thing that's, like the thing that's tricky too is like, I think people tend to, some people make really cool builds, but it takes hours and hours and hours. Like I typically will do a build in like 5 or 6 hours. So like, as an example, I will show you guys a build that's going to come out on the channel that isn't out yet, okay? It's this build right up here. I'm sure you guys will be able to tell what it is, okay? So this build here took 2 streaming sessions. So this is probably like anywhere from 10 hours or 12 hours, okay? You know, it's not crazy. It's long enough, you know, but like I built these first 2 cars, I think. Or 3 cars? 2 cars. I think I built these first 2 cars, and then I started on this one and I came up with a shape. So like, I built these first 2 cars in like that time. And it's because I didn't really know the shape and I'm like looking at a picture or whatever. So like, you know, there's a lot of stuff you can do. But it's the way it is. Hey, Devil, what's going on, man? How you doing? Good to see you. We are on YouTube today, guys. It is the first time we've been on YouTube, so don't stress if you don't see me on Twitch. I feel a lot of people are not going to know I'm here. That's a massive build? Well, so if you think this one's massive, here's another one that hasn't released yet. That's a massive build. Like this is the, you guys probably saw this one. Here's our Temple of Time build, and here's our Master Sword Shrine. So we got a lot of, like, I don't always like to make my builds enormous because they take a lot longer and they tend to lose detail. So like today's build's not gonna be enormous, but it's gonna be challenging because it's like, it's got shape to it. So like the big thing for me is not to do too much in the ways of just like, cause this needs to be in the water. And this is where we already run into problems. It's like, what's the shape of the hull gonna be, right? Because this should technically be slightly in the water. But not so much that it's, you know, so this could even go down one. But like this has kind of like an interesting, like rounded edge. So like here actually is a good place to do, yeah, like a different kind of wood. And again, we're just gonna start this design and I don't know, figure it out. But it's not gonna be easy because this is very like, it feels really rounded at the front. Yeah, it's kind of weird. And again, we can't put all these details easily because it's like, we're not looking at it from like, we're looking at it from the side and not like from an angle where it's like coming at you. So anyways, Dusty, you did not, wait, can you redeem marbles on stream? Or is that just something you just wrote? I don't know how this works. Don't fuck with me. Yeah, so McWoke, so I've used that trick for a while, like painting. One thing I did too is you guys saw the Aether Tree build, which is I'm gonna point this out here. The Aether Tree build here. So one thing I did for the tree and for the leaves is I actually painted some of the coins like purple, and it actually looked pretty good. It was also really like shiny and fun. So you can do a lot of stuff. You can muck about with all that stuff like fairly easily. But you just gotta play around with it a bit. So this is gonna be interesting because I think like this looks like this lowers here, but we need to basically make the initial structure. And this is like round and high though, so this is kind of odd. And this is gonna need to be deeper like this. So like this is kind of how I typically build, guys. There's not like a proper way. Now this is gonna have, there's like a sheep head thing up here, so that does stick out. So this could technically work. And the thing with boats is like boats always have the same shape, which is why I kind of find them a little boring. But if we just start with this, like technically, if this is like the middle of the boat, this drops into here. There's like a thing here. We're just kind of framing out our boat. We're not really, you know, I don't know what the back looks like though. Is the back also rounded? I feel like the back's like really rounded. Sure. So like again, this doesn't look like anything too spectacular. To make this look a little bit more buoyant, we're gonna just kind of do this, and we'll fix all this up too. Like we'll make it, you know, whatever. We'll play around. So the thing here is, I'm just looking at this like there's some like rounded nonsense here. I'm not really sure how we're gonna mimic that. It's like a little spirally thing. Now, what initially comes to mind is the Grinch wallpaper, or not Grinch. Oh God, what's it called? I was this one, the finger, Krampus horn. That's the one. So you could do something like this. It has that kind of right shape, but it's in the background. So we're gonna probably end up using that in another way, I think. Gabriel, you're Brazilian? Well, that's good. I speak Spanish, so if you want to speak Spanish, I can do that. My Brazilian is my Portuguese, I should say, is non-existent. Latvia, almost 1 a.m. Oh my God. Wanted to ask if the train based off of the, but then notice the Hogwarts sign. Yes, so guys, the reason I made that build is because it's Hogwarts Legacy has been fairly popular, so I figured I would give that one a quick kind of run at attempt, you know. So one of the things I'm already noticing is this is going to be a little awkward. Because, so like this is again, we're going to go with a basic shape. Yeah, so this is too deep. It's almost like this needs to be further down. But that's okay, so this is why we do this, is like we're trying to figure this out. Then we'll do like another layer. So I'm not sure if this is even what we're gonna use, but there seems to be a black metal layer here, so I'm just gonna do that like right across. And I'll fix up all my little mistakes after, it doesn't really matter. But see, that's gonna look kind of thin, because this is a pretty thick layer of this. And this is what I was sort of getting at, is like you kind of have to make it, and you kind of fake it till you make it kind of thing, and then it looks a bit better. So that's too thin now, the bottom layer. And this doesn't go all the way around, this actually stops like here. But this is like mostly correct. So I think here what we could do is actually, let's lower this one. Not paint it black though. All right, and again, this will take a while to take shape, guys. It's not gonna quite look right at the outset, but it should work. We're gonna do is eliminate a layer here. I don't mind that some of it, or more of it's in the water. It's not like a bad thing. It's just this. We're gonna just change the shape slightly. Doesn't need to be, it does not need to be the same size. Oops. Okay, problem is we got the water in the front of it. That is not ideal. That's what we get for doing that. We'll get the sponge out. The sponge. Okay. We'll get the sponge, we'll do that, we'll do this, we'll go here, we'll we'll slowly get rid of all that water. Again, guys, I don't use anything, like, I don't use T-Edit or anything yet, although I probably eventually will need to at some point, so, you know. I did legwork today, so I'm sore and sleepy. Hey, get to the gym, man. I gotta get to the gym tomorrow, so. Do you want to add a fan on the back? Wait, do I need to add a fan on the back? Like a motor. Oh, well, there's some sort of... Well, no, I think that's the more recent ship. The old ship just had a rudder, didn't it? I need better pictures. Yeah, the old ship just has a rudder. So that's where I think like the height of this is not maybe the most accurate. We might have to lengthen this, but we'll lengthen the back end potentially. For now, this is okay. Don't know what this is. I need to start with a picture. The problem is proportions are always really hard with this because you're always looking at it like from different angles. I need to find like a good side shot that would give me kind of everything I need. No, that's not a good one. God damn it. Yeah, and again, I don't always use a reference picture. Usually I just kind of build freehand, but in these last few days, I feel like I've been doing more of these. So yeah, this is definitely not the right shape. It's still a little bit too on the short side. So I think what we'll do is we're going to just maybe lengthen this a bit. Again, the actual proportions here are not that important. I don't really care. Hey, that was a mistake. I probably shouldn't open that up. But we got the right idea, sort of. We just gotta find where this midpoint is. It's fine for now. Let's maybe do this. And then we'll fill it. So yeah, so this is where it's interesting, because see, this is like, it's bathtub shaped. It's very strange. And I think if we make it uneven, actually, that might cause us some problems. So what I'm going to do is stick with the general shape we've got, but I'm going to try to narrow this down slightly. So let's just do a quick, let's kind of figure this out. So we'll do, no, it's not quite right either. This is where I usually struggle with this kind of like weird shape, boat shape. I don't usually work out, but I know how you feel. I try to work out when I can, but yeah, it's leg days are rough, man. We don't see it, but thanks for caring. It's not that cool. Sorry for leaving this early. Just want to go to sleep and good luck. Hey, Chris, thanks, man. I appreciate popping in. And guys, anyone who's come over from Twitch or whatever, I do appreciate it. I'm not expecting we'll have a lot of viewership here anyways. It's YouTube. No one's gonna be able to find me, but we're just giving it a shot. So, just ask her, I wonder what cool build underwater too. Yeah, we could use a cool underwater build too. I'm just trying to watch this stream. My phone dies. The Wi-Fi went on. I have 2 ads. So how do the ads get turned off? That's what I want to know. Did I activate the ads or do I have to manually turn them off? I don't think, or is it, oh, is the idea that they run ads automatically because that's how it pays me or something? Is that it? Ugh. See, that's the thing I'm always a little, it's not skeptical about, but I'm just hesitant about. So let's try to do the same. Okay, so that's seems right. No, that can't be right. This is wrong. This doesn't connect to the right spot. Something's missing here. Not sure what. We screwed up, boys. We screwed up. No, the hole's like right here. Is that right? Again, the bottom part, like I said, I'm not as worried about, but okay. So now I'll just take out all this water. I always add water to the outside after. Go. Let's go ahead and just get rid of that. All right, so that's pretty good. This is now where this is a little bit odd though, because yeah, like there's these like looping bits. It's like this whole thing is just a weird shape. But so yeah, so like this is somewhat encapsulated there, and I guess it's probably like that over there. But see, this is the thing. So the deck level is like not quite what you'd think, which is a little bit strange. But for now, we're just gonna stick with this. We'll just fill stuff that we need to. So it's interesting. I find when I first start, I'm always like, oh, it's not looking nice. And then like by the time I finish and clean it up and add all little details, you end up with something a lot nicer. I think that's pretty normal, to be honest, but we're just feeling this is not going to be this is not going to stay. We're going to obviously change a lot of this, but yeah, this is sort of the problem here with this black metal strip is that it's not very, it needs to be bigger. Needs to be bigger. So let's maybe make it one bigger. Next thing we need is some light coming through here, which is a different problem. We'll get to that in a second though. Would like people to be able to see what I'm doing. All right. Yeah, Wi-Fi is an annoying problem. I tell you, I went shopping to play chess. Just stops working. Oh, that's annoying. Wait, because chess is, are you playing like, is it where it's timed, I'm assuming? That would cause some issues for sure. Playing some timed chess and you just get like timed out. Okay, and again, we have a lot of fixing to do here. This is just to get the general shape. The problem is I need like a layer here, and then this drops down. So wherever this midpoint's gonna be, so let's just see like how many is this? All right. Again, I should use a ruler for this, but I don't. So 67. So 33 would be where we're aiming for. More or less. That's like directly in the middle. So the problem is the mass is slightly in front of this. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do... Is that too big? I can't really tell if this is a big opening or not. No, actually, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this might be a little bit on the large side. But this could be correct. I'm still not sure how we're gonna do this like circular bit here. It's these details that really make the difference. But it's like, this is like rounded somehow. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. And we have a lot of like white texture and other stuff. Now that is maybe a little easier because I think there's some of that's, it looks like that's all wood. So the only metal is really this actually. There's some metal, or no, there's some metal connector bits though. You can't really make curved things that easily either, which is a problem. Loves it. Yes, there is. I don't know if it works here. If you hit exclamation Discord, I think that'll give you that. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know if it transfers over. Let me just see. I'll do it. I'm not sure if that works. It may not. It probably won't actually, because the more I'm looking at it. Which one? Oh my god, you're just laughing? Different kinds of laughs. How do I bring that? I'm gonna try to figure out how to bring this up. Well, there is a Discord. Actually, guys, if you go to the YouTube video, I think the Discord's posted there. So go check that out. That's the best way I can think to do it right now, because I don't know. Hey, Phoenix, what's going on? Welcome. We're doing our first YouTube stream. And it's a whole thing. What we're trying to figure out is how we're going to make this part rounded. Could use a better photo from the side, though. It's really hard to tell. See, depending on the picture you look at, it looks significantly different in each photo. Like, this is where this is rounded off. And, like, that's, like, fine, but this isn't really rounded. This is... I guess what we could do is... Would that work? Not really. There's ways to do it, but, like, I don't want to use, like, silly balloon or whatever. Because that always just, like, I have to actuate, it's a whole thing. Ugh. It's very hard to make a swirl pattern. That's what I'm trying to get at. And, like, even if I put, like, this in the background, I don't think that's going to do enough justice. It doesn't look bad, though, in fairness, like, because it's going to be hard to get a pattern that actually looks good. So maybe we can stick with that for now. Is that right? No. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong too. Oh, what did I do? Did I put this in the wrong spot? I put this in the wrong spot. Yeah, it helps when you're not dumb. That's usually a big bonus. So this is actually what this was? I think that's correct. There we go. Yeah. Even I, guys, with all my I won't say years of experience, but with my pseudo experience with this, I still screw up all the time. Now I could use, like, I know I could use some other, like, lumber and some other stuff, but I think for now we'll start with that and see how it goes. You just joined? Hey, awesome, guys. Well, guys, listen, I do appreciate you guys hanging out. Like I said, it's the first stream here. I may make this a regular thing. I'm not sure. I'm usually on Twitch. I only stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, usually after work around, like, 5:30 Eastern time. It is what it is. I just don't have time to do everything else. I also got to edit videos and, you know, the gist of it. It just doesn't stop when you're trying to work and do content creation and edit and. So now this will be painted white, which will obviously change things. But that said, there's like a thick layer here as well, and that's where. Do we want boreal wood maybe? I think boreal could look pretty good. Just looks like this is right underneath. But see, no, this is wrong because there's a layer. So the problem is this isn't actually connected here. There's actually a single strip underneath. But I guess it doesn't have to be perfectly accurate, right? Like, I mean, I could do it here. But I think that looks worse. Again, this is all be painted white, so let's actually just do that now. All of this is white, in theory. Now, the only thing is if this is white, this needs to carry up over here, and then this is not white. So the connector point here needs to be a different material, I think. So maybe this will all be boreal, actually. Maybe that's the change. Boreal just doesn't look white enough. It's not bright enough. That's the only thing I find. It looks more gray. So the question then is, do we want a different material? Like, I mean, I think mahogany looks pretty good. Oop, that is the wrong thing. Let's get mahogany. But I don't remember if that's dark as well. I just gotta double check here. Yeah, it's probably a bit better. Definitely a bit brighter. I just find Boreal's nice, don't get me wrong, it's just a bit on the... It's just a bit too dark. Could also use living wand or something, living wood. Because that needs some texture. One block thicker on the left. What do you mean? Oh, did I miss a spot? Oh, God. We're off to a bad start. Kaylee? Call you Kaylee? Okay, Kaylee. What are you guys talking about me? Thick. These Google channel. Oh, my God. I'm gonna Google the boat because I've never watched anime. So I think there's two. There's like, this is the basic version, and then there's like an upgraded boat. I just don't know if it has the same name. Hey, Cappy! Cappy, I didn't switch officially. I am just testing it out today. I have no emotes. I got nothing working. I just decided to start today. So technically, yes, I did, but not really. I watch One Piece myself, but everyone who has loves it. All I know about it is like it's very long. Like the series is super long, which, whatever, right? Like, if you're into a super long series, great. So again, depending on the picture you look at, there's like a piece here. Okay, so here is where, do I want to do metal here or no? Like there's definitely a metal thing here. I'm just not sure what we're doing.
What anime is that from?
One sec. There it is. Dinner stuff. Cappy, well, I mean, so Cappy, so guys, I was saying one of the reasons I'm trying this out is there's a couple of reasons. One, I've been meaning to do it just inherently for a while, but the bigger thing has been the fact that the ads of watching, like for watching on Twitch have been like pretty brutal. That's not a good look. Not sure I'm going to be able to make the circular pattern. I mean, I know I can do like silly balloon, but we'll see. But yeah, so that's the switches. It's been something I've been thinking about. The other reason is because like all my videos will stay here. The videos will stay here as like having uploaded them and like streamed them, which is not a bad thing. Can't tell if I like that. Anyways. Yeah, say McWoke, exactly. There's thousands of episodes. That's what I understood. I think the manga is still going. Apparently, I'm not really sure. I don't read them, but like my point is, it's like typically one of the things that's always challenging for any show is like they don't know how to like just end it. And that's a thing that I think maybe is going to start happening to this thing. I don't know. I don't like I said, I don't watch it, so I watched it like a long time ago, but I don't know where that's at these days. I watched a random episode yesterday, ironically, that test I pirated the Simpsons anime. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, actually, because it's been around for so long now. Simpsons is great too, but it's different. watch 5 hours a day max, Jesus. Yeah, so exactly, Cappy. Everything's on one channel. Like, for viewership, like, I think one of the challenges with, personally, that I think with doing, like I said, the Twitch thing right now is like, you can't skip those ads. Like, even if you open my stream and an ad pops up, you can't like open another window and come back. You actually have to watch the ad, and it's like super annoying. Like, and I'm just getting tired of it, like, as a viewer. And so like, when I was like, well, I don't want to subject other people to that shit either, so I figure we'll avoid the hassle. God, these aren't metal though. Okay, what I need to do is, let's just, I don't know what to see, because this should all be wood, but I want shade wood. It's pretty dark, but I think this is what we'll have to use. I don't think how dark it is, but like what we're trying to figure out is how to. You know what? This could actually be two things thick. Now that I look at it. What we could do is smack this down. That's okay. Am I going to put a cute face on it? Yeah, I'm going to try to make the little... Well, I'm not going to be able to make the face, but I'm going to try to make that little goat head thing. It's going to be hard. Been growing my channel. Well, that's good, Cappy. That's the thing. YouTube's better did a poll on my channel. I think... Well, so Cappy, here's the thing. Like, I just think... Like, I don't know. I'm not sure what the... Like, there's no like... clear solution, right? Like, it's kind of one of those things where you're just going to kind of figure it out as you go. And I think the best thing that you can really hope to do is I think I do want this to be too thick, like that. And then what we'll do is doesn't feel bright enough, but oh, this actually goes all the way down though, doesn't it? Hold on, is this actually how this works? I need a good picture of this from the side. I can't tell, like on one picture I see that doesn't go all the way down. On another one it looks like it sort of does. It definitely passes through this. But this is actually slightly lower. So I think this goes to here. And this goes to here. We'll put some platforms or something underneath just to, like, I don't know, break it up or whatever, but we'll get to that after. All that detail work can come later. I would like that not to be quite as thick, because then this then feels really thin. So what we could do is do a second layer. Not really sure about that. It's okay. We'll catch you later, man. Is TTV? Yes, TTV is Twitch. It is Twitch, yes, sorry. Guys, I'm really bad at reading this because I'm not even used to the UI yet. I'm working, guys, sorry, yeah. Here, let me post what I'm working with. This is the picture I'm looking at as a reference. I'm not sure, oh, I can't even post it because there's a word limit. Let's see if I can find. Oh no, sorry, I know what I can do, one sec. Copy link address. Does that work? No. That's still too long. That's weird that I can't share that link. It's too long. Why is there a limit on how much I can type on YouTube? That's so stupid. Overwatch is at 3K hours? Oh my god, I've got like 2K in this game. Wait, is Overwatch 2 out yet or no? Oh gosh. Gabriel, yeah, we'll catch you later time. It's really cool talking to you. Tell me, I go. Hey, Gabriel, no worries, man. Sorry. Buenas noches. You are in Brazil after all, although that's Spanish. I don't know how to say it, and I don't know how to say it in not Spanish. Okay, so this technically isn't here. Then this has. Okay, so I kind of starting to see a little bit of what we need to fix. What does this look like? I do kind of like that. Maybe we'll do a layer here. The walls are just, it's just, they're so dark by comparison. Because like, if I do mahogany is like, got this weird pattern in it, and it's too dark. It's not that it looks bad necessarily. I mean, I guess it actually maybe does work, but it's just dark. It's gray. Right? Like, that's sort of the issue. It's like, it's not bright enough for me. I like the texture though, so it's kind of it's hard. Anyways. It was out in October. Okay. 200 characters is definitely not enough to try. Yeah, exactly. Devlin. I said Devlin. It's pretty, but if you want to feel like you're doing anything stupid. Yeah, Gabriel, we'll catch you later, man. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it, guys. I'm very tempted to buy at One Punch Man combo skins. Oh my god. See, I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Okay, so this now does connect, and then there's white at the front. See, there's a lot going on here that I'm not like super like sure about. I do want metal at the front. I just think it's gonna look better. There's a cannon here too. Oh god. I gotta think about that. How is that? The cannon's actually sunken into this. We can always change that though. We can figure that out. The issue is there's like a drop down, like curved bit, and then there's a part that's metal that's like connected that comes through here. It's very, very strange. It's like super. One of the things that's weird is like depending what you're looking at. Oops. It's very angled. It's like sweeping arches and such. It's very strange. So like here, I mean, fence to me makes a ton of sense. But I don't know if fence always looks the best. It's gonna feel really low. This is like, this thing's like kind of high up actually. Like this is not the right spacing. Like this is not the right fence for this. It's almost like I need to separate it actually. Yeah, I think I gotta split it. So let's try that again. So we'll start at the edge because I think this technically would go to the edge. Something like that, all right? Oh crap, see, we screwed up. We screwed up, and the problem is this is not permanent, so I'm not sure if this is what we're gonna do. It's not even, that's a good start. So clearly this is shorter on the side. That's, oops. Which might cause problems later. No, it will cause problems later. So maybe we got to figure that out. Looks like it should be okay. We screw this up? We have to have screwed up something. The best way to test this actually is just to do... How far does this go? 28. So, okay, so yeah, this is gonna be one off on this side probably. That's my guess. Yeah. So it's gonna be one off. So what we can do here is just extend the bottom section. Very annoying. And here will be right there instead. Okay. Should be 2, then it'll be 2, then it'll be... Goes down 3. I think that's roughly correct. We'll find that little mistakes here and there, but that's okay. We can get those later. More. Yeah, and then we will fix all these things. Okay. Michael, what's going on, man? glad you found me, dude. Very timid. Okay, so I heard that. One Punch Man is another anime. No, I do know One Punch Man. I did actually watch that one. That one's not that short, or not that long, I should say. So that one I did watch the full one. I actually thought it was really funny. I don't watch a ton of anime, but sometimes my buddy will like convince me to watch one, and I'll watch it, and it usually is actually pretty good. So no complaints. Okay, so now, with that being the case, this needs to overhang by 1. That will fix our problem, I think. Yeah, that's gonna fix our problem. It's funny how sometimes, well, not sometimes, I never use a ruler and I always regret it. Oh, crap. See, no, I didn't want that. We screwed everything up. There we go. So that makes a little more sense, because now what we can do is we can do this, and that'll actually probably look a little bit better. It's got the right height. And then we'll have to connect it with some sort of platform, I don't know what. But that now feels a little bit better. Oh, I see what you're saying. One Punch Man is in... Wait, he's in Overwatch? Isn't that the... Oh god, he was a relatively new character, wasn't he? He had the gauntlet on. There's a character that was literally a One Punch Man. Michael's profile picture? Don't like Michael. Michael's the worst. How does my PFP look wrong? Wait, mine? Oh my god. You're trying to make me watch anime because I get... Well, I mean, anime's fine. I mean, listen, if you like a show, watch it. Who cares? Right? That's not important. What's important is just like if you're watching something you enjoy. Okay, so this is looking okay. Where it's a little bit odd is there's a section here as well. It's kind of... It's just like, I don't know, just here. It just goes down further, I guess. I'm not really sure. It's very odd. I feel like this needs a little bit more love, but hey. And this has like a different layer there. No, that's not right. Oh, it is. There's a section over here too. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think what we need to do is actually, I want to change this layer. I think we will do like white painted metal. I just feel like we need different textures, because if we're only going to be using that, the problem is it doesn't connect though. Ooh, that bothers me. I guess I could just do... Let me fix it by doing that. No. God, that's so frustrating. I really wanted that to connect, but it doesn't. So, Ashwood? We have to use wood there. Oh, super annoying. What if, okay, then what if we use... I'll take that. I just need a little something in there. I have almost so many stars. I do have 2K. On one Overwatch character? Oh my god. Yeah, Doomfist, that's his name. Yeah. I know who that is. But everything else in Doom... Ugh. Well, I think at any level, like if you're a Masters, like top end player, like there's always people, every character can be like a one trick or whatever. So Michael, we're testing out streaming here on YouTube, yes. Because I've been getting really tired of watching people's streams and like having ads pop up, and just like, it's also just that way all my stuff is consolidated in one spot, which I also like. So that's mostly the reasoning for it, but I'm not sure if we'll do this long term. I have to figure out emotes, I gotta do all kinds of stuff. My channel is nowhere near being ready to be able to be like, hey, like here's my channel and everything works. It's just, we're not there. We are not there. This is horrible. I don't know why. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put fence here instead. That'll look better. And it gives us light, which we desperately need. Now, it's not the best, but it's something. Here there seems to be 2 of these, which I find strange. So here there's one, and there's like this curved thing. But then here, we've got the same thing? No, we've got another layer. Oh, this is so strange. So maybe here we'll do metal. I don't really know exactly where this is on the side. This is like so odd. I guess that's supposed to be like a little cannon thing. I'm not really sure. Anyways, I'll just plop that down. And this goes most of the way down, but not all the way. Yeah, it's weird because these don't go all the way down. So these are just kind of lined up with this. They don't connect into anything. Very strange. Oh well. Yeah, no, so I'm not streaming on both at the same time. I'm just testing, like, to see what happens. Like, do we get more people? Like when the video is finished. Actually, that's a good question. Do you guys know when the video is finished, when I'm done streaming, do I have to change the thumbnail? Like, how do I make a thumbnail to start? I don't, this is what I'm saying. I don't have any emotes. I don't know about the thumbnail. I don't know, like, I'm sure whatever the image is for streaming here is terrible. I think if you do that in advance, I don't really know how. You know, I have all kinds of questions. You're a one trick. Oh, it's your first stream here? That's okay, McWolk. It's all good. 2 minutes till down? I have not. I mean, my favorite set's what I'm using. I'm just using Grok set, and I use Stardust Paint, apparently. Yeah, I have no clue about YouTube streaming either. You're British. He's a Brit. Get him. It's weird that this is not attached, but okay. Let's... All this is very odd to me. I'm just trying to frame this so it looks like kind of good. But what I'm realizing is that this needs to probably be a little bit higher. Because we're gonna have, yeah, there's gonna be another layer here. So this is actually incorrect. This is actually higher. But that's okay, we can definitely fix that. That's an easy fix. No, it's further back than that. It just seems to be the back end. See, what's so odd is it looks like these start at the same spot, but they're not really. This is supposed to be the same sides? No, it's not. Okay, so I'm not crazy. So then... It's actually more like that. Okay. It's very odd though, because now this then has to be raised up. And if that's the case, we couldn't actually have this. This would actually have to go up more. This is so annoying. So this is actually one of the problems, in my opinion, when you build, when you try to build like a replica of something, because you end up having like to spend so much time looking at the image and going back and forth, and it just doesn't really help much, in my opinion, but that's just me. Ancient set. Spectre, yeah, Spectre set's pretty cool. Okay, that's... there's a couple of vanity sets that are cool. I think the only thing with the vanity sets is I just don't really give them that much thought, to be honest. Like, they're just kind of there. That's how I look at them. See, I'd like that, but painted white. I think it kind of makes the illusion, sort of. Okay, so that's looking better. This is where we're going to start really having to figure out what the heck we're making. Because, depending on the image you look at, there's like a metal connector bit. And I need to make this look like it's curved, but then it comes directly to the front. So how the crap am I supposed to do that? Then we'll just start. I'm gonna make it out of metal to start just so it separates from everything, but... I mean, it looks like it starts at the beginning here. Which means this is too far back. Yeah, so this we gotta get rid of this one. And... could even maybe get rid of that one. I think we will. So let's try this. Because it doesn't, the thing that's weird is it doesn't really go past this white line, but there's just no way for that to work from all the way back there, so. And we'll just make this look like it comes through the front of the boat or whatever. Because these are the kinds of little things, little details that really make, in my opinion, make a difference, but man, they look weird. Because you're not going to get a nice circular look here. We're just not. But at the front of this, then, is this whole problem of we need. Okay, I need to start getting like platforms. This is going to be too. Sorry, I want to get rid of that. I think this platform is probably our best bet. It's not bad. But see, the problem here is that then this would come through here and connect into whatever this thing is. And it's all supposed to be attached, and we can't actually see it, so the question then is, do we just move this up? I think the answer is probably just yes. So we got the right idea. We maybe just start it from over here. Not sure this is gonna look good. It's a bit on the wider side of things. If we do a little bit of. Again, it's going to be hard to make this. We also need to technically fit something in here, so it's probably better that we have a little more room. But we'll work on that. This is also supposed to all be wood as well, so we can fix that. We'll just kind of pretend this doesn't go through. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. Slowly come together. I think if we can get the front of this thing done, that'd be awesome. This is going to be the hardest part, probably, is this stupid sheep head thing. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to look like. And also, this is supposed to kind of come through, so I almost want like a metal front to this. I think what we can do is match the colors here. Right? And do something like this, and then this will be black down here. And that's, in my opinion, probably the easiest thing we can do. Something like that. The thing is, this doesn't really make sense then. This wood needs to go. So maybe we'll just pull this back into the build somewhat. And we'll figure out some other pieces. But something like that. Now, again, I could use actual blocks here if I wanted to, like metal painted black. I don't mind the walls, but it just doesn't always look the best. You're still talking about sets? My god. My god. I was actually trying to get 3 by some sandstorm unit. Wait, sandstorm until post max? Like you can get one to spawn? That's actually one of the things that's kind of annoying, is you are kind of beholden to like environmental stuff sometimes, and it takes forever. And it's not fun. It's definitely not fun waiting for that. The other thing is we have a cannon here. It's something I should probably consider. It's like kind of like right in here, so we'll have to think of that too. But this is like weird, because then this would actually be... like this should actually connect. Kind of almost at the front of this. Like that. But then this is where this is so odd. Because this now has to be like the sheep head thing. Oh, this is so awkward. How am I going to make a sheep's head? That's what I gotta think about. I mean, we're going to use different materials, but like, we definitely need like a round head. I don't think there's a way to actually make this look the same. I mean, because even if we use like something that is round, it's just not going to have the right shape. I would do something like that, and I gotta keep it a little bit on the smaller side, but it's going to look more like devil horns than... like, I can't really double up on that easily. And I can't make like an eyeball. And the neck. So we've got the right idea. I just think this needs to come out a little bit. I think we can probably manage something here. So let's do what's this originally made out of? Where's our mahogany? Mahogany? What do I do with the mahogany? There it is. It's not achieved yet. We're working on it. I think what we need is... this is like just above this. And this technically shouldn't all be metal, but I think we'll like alternate. That's a problem. That doesn't connect. Yeah, and that's rounded, so maybe I can... see, this is the thing. This lumber type is not the best for this. It's got like a slight bend. It's pretty hard to get this right, to be honest. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We could do like a... again, there's no way to put a face on it, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna do like a pixel art thing because I suck at pixel art, but also because there's just no... there's no proper way to do it. The other thing we could do is... something like this. I don't think that looks very good. Do we just stay with one horn, do you think, guys? Just like that? And then... I don't know what we can put to attach that. I don't think there's a lot of options here. Hey, Gyan, Rempelli, what's going on, man? Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Guys, this is the guy that left a comment, and he said, yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. I was like, we don't usually stream on YouTube, but I decided to do it today. But also I was saying how this was an idea that someone left a comment on, and I said, this is actually a good idea. I will try this. I've been on a little bit of an anime kick anyways. We did the house, the house that we posted today, guys, was for Seven Deadly Sins. We have another anime build that will be coming up in between, and then this was a great idea. So, yo, thanks for the idea, man. It's not quite finished, as you can tell. We have a lot to do, so stay tuned. But it's you know, it's a work in progress. Work in progress. This is more of the tricky part. This looks very ugly, so I need to find a way to like maybe thicken this just a bit. What could be more of like a horn material? Maybe like... That's actually a bit better. It just, the problem is there isn't a way to make this like a little goat head with a smile on it, unfortunately. The only thing I can think to do is like to hammer something, but I think it's going to ruin the shape. Like that looks worse, right? What if we do, is that worse? I feel like that's worse. Favorite anime is Breakman? That's not an anime. I think the mast has to be bigger by a couple blocks. Well, the mast isn't in yet. There's no mast yet. We have to work on that next. I think he looked better without the mouth too. I thought just like the basic... I thought that was like fine. It's a little bit boring, but it's really hard to make it look much better than that. The problem here is this needs to be like kind of curved. And so like I gotta kind of like connect this in. It's probably as good as it's gonna get, to be honest. And then here we also have some sort of like metal bracket thing. So it looks like that's like here, from what I can tell, and then there's like a bracer right there. This is where this gets a little bit annoying, because that looks really weird. But what can you do? And technically this should be made out of wood and not metal. Just don't know if I want to make it out of mahogany or not, because I think it's going to look kind of weird. But I think it connects in, which isn't a bad thing. Hard to tell. Now, the other thing I want to do is, I do think like there's an opportunity to just do some like, just some really basic platforms in some spots. To like put some bit more detail. Just, again, really simple stuff, right? Like, nothing crazy. Looks decent. But we have some issues with the shape and the design. It's not quite there, but... I don't love the separation. These blocks. But we'll work on it. Anyways. Yeah, he's supposed to be happy, but I can't put a smiley face on him. Yeah, I like, dude, copper plating's definitely one of my favorite blocks. I don't love that we don't have like a way to like, it doesn't feel like it's connected in, it's like separated. I think maybe what we could do is widen this. I don't know if that's helping, it might be making it worse, to be honest. It's just like, cause this is rounded. Actually, oh, I know what we'll do. Let's actually, let's just do this. That's really annoying that it doesn't attach. What would attach that doesn't look like shit? No, you know what? We'll just stick with what we had. It's annoying, but it's gonna have to be what it is. So the goat. So the problem is, I don't disagree. The problem is like I have a compressed design. So like, I still need to put like some flowery thing here. I have a mast in the back and a mast in the front. So like proportionally, I don't want this to be too big, in part because then I have to add a lot more like detail and stuff, which is annoying, but also because I don't have the ability to like, I can't put an eyeball on it anyways. Like if I take out a block, right, like we're just simply taking it like that, it doesn't help, right? So it's like, there's no solution to our current problem. It's fine. I mean, it's like, listen, it's not going to be perfect, right? It's fine. It's just the way it is. The front is called the bow, or the bow, sorry. The stern, the bow, starboard, port, all that stuff. I think it does look better with the wood. I just don't like how that doesn't connect. It's just, I don't know. It's just, it goes like into this and it just looks weird. To me, anyways. Goat boat. That's what we're gonna call it. The beechwood, palmwood. So palmwood's very, the problem is palmwood has a pattern on it. And it's very bright. Right? So like if I go here, it just stands out like crazy. I think the thing is basically here what we want to do is just draw as little attention to it as possible. I mean, there are other alternatives. I mean, I could try like, or no, it has to be like a stone or something. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Now what I do need to do then is the mast, which is also quite large. There's this weird little hut thing over here that seems to be made out of. So the problem we have too is there's like a wooden like house thing here. I don't know exactly where it goes. Yeah, it's like this weird random house nonsense. And it's kinda up to here. I'm not really sure actually. Oh, I see. Then there's shrubs growing on top of it. Some sort of tree thing. So the problem we have here now is I want this to look a little different. And then this is going to cause problems because it's going to attach to the fence. But it's okay because this technically works. This is in the background. Problem is I'm not sure how big I can make this. Because again, proportionally, this isn't really all that much taller than what you're looking at. Like that seems a little on the low side, but at the same time, I still gotta put a plant on there. I gotta put all kinds of stuff. So perhaps less is more in one of those rare instances. We could also make this like angled if we want to make this look like it's darker on this side. The problem with that is we're not using blocks and we need something lighter in the front. It's not ideal. This is where we could use, oh my god, where we could use like palm wood or some other vertical wall type thing. That like shadewood's real dark. It's dark enough. Maybe we do shadewood on the back. Maybe. See, now that's like a 3D element on our 2D boat. It's kind of weird. But we can still sort of make that work, right? We could do... How would we make a little door? Ooh, I have an idea. What if we do... I have an idea. I don't know if this is going to work. It will work. I'm not gonna paint this door. Right? And then what we'll do is we'll echo paint that, and that'll disappear. And then here, it sucks that does not connect. It's actually bugging the crap out of me. I just not like put blocks there? Is that what's going on? Oh yeah, just missed spots. Okay, I was gonna say. That is unfortunate. We'll just have to do that. Okay. How do I do this? I need... What do I need here? I need circular... I'm gonna have to do like... Yeah, this is supposed to be windows, so we're gonna... Not sure this is gonna work, but... Kind of looks like a window, right? Sort of. We'll get some echo paint. Could actuate these, I guess. It's hard to tell because I think, like, at the end of the day, like... That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, we'll take it. Echo Paint's useful, but it's so easy to overuse it, to be honest. And, like, that's, like... Yeah, and then you forget, like, where you put the... I don't know. It just depends. Like every build, it just sort of depends what you're trying to do. Okay, so that's not so bad. And then there's supposed to be something on the back end here. We also need to shape the crap out of this boat. The back end looks terrible. There's also a rudder thing here, which we got to work on. But this is fine, I think. It's also interesting because this is literally just a flat thing. It's nothing like overly insane, so. I don't know why I'm adding this like pseudo 3D element to this build when nothing else is 3D. I just think it looks kind of more interesting. The roof is really throwing me off. I've never had a roof that's just like flat like that. Maybe we can add like a bit of texture somehow. Let's get like a platform. I know what we can do. We can do maybe steampunk. That kind of has a little texture. Okay, that's way too bright. That sucks. So that's out. We need something that's not so bright. Bone is bright if I'm not... Oh no, it's got the curved look though. Actually, you know what? That's not terrible. Sort of sucks for there. But if we do this, we actuate the back end. Where's my thing? It kind of works, right? I don't know. Anyways, so we got that. This is now feeling like it's overly large, this gap in the middle, because it kind of is. But it's fine. We can always fix that or whatever. It's a little weird because it's like it just drops down. There's like it's supposed to be a deck here with, I guess, the mast. It's a little odd, isn't it? Oh, whatever. What do you mean indicator? There's an indicator like for there's like a ruler and stuff. I just never I never use it. It's my bum. Don't let anyone tell you about that though. It's a secret. My inability to plan my stuff. So if you guys are wondering, I do this for all my, this is how I remember the materials I use. And that way when I do my videos and put them on YouTube, you'll see me like float around one of these and show off all the materials, all that stuff. So try to keep that as consistent as possible. So we've used that and that and that and that and that. So we can get rid of that now because I'm not going to use that again probably for a while. That's going to be used. I feel like there's a lot of little elements that we're going to be using. I didn't use Boreal, which I'm surprised by because I thought I would, but I'm kind of glad I didn't so far. I'm not going to put... Yeah, we used Shadewood. Spooky Wood we also used. The platform types aren't really relevant. I'll put them in for now, but... we used... Wait, normal wood's there, right? What? Palmwood? Oh yeah, sorry, I grabbed Palmwood, I didn't use it. Didn't use Rich Mahogany. We might still use it. I'm just not sure precisely where we're going to use it. But I would like to use it. Let's get rid of that. I don't need that right now. We haven't used tin plating, but we did use the tin plating wall. Where's the tin plating wall? Did I get rid of the tin plating wall? I did. Wow. No, I didn't. I'm just looking right at it. That's why. Okay, that kind of clears up our inventory a bit. And I have the materials in the correct spots, which is always nice. Put that down here, put that down here, put that there. Don't really need the rubble maker down there. I think that's most of it, right? I'm probably missing something, that's fine. Okay, cool. Go to bed now. Have a good day, night. Yeah, yo, loves it. I know it's, you're in Britain, you said, so, or you're in the UK, or you're English, or whatever. I know it's probably super late there, so I do appreciate you popping in, guys. We may come back here on YouTube on Thursday. If not, guys, do check out the Twitch channel or check out the YouTube channel. Just generally, it helps me a lot, and hopefully you guys will see some cool builds as well. So, anyways, but it's cool that John's here, because John, you were the one who made the request. At least I think so, because I recognize the little, the profile picture. So, hopefully, we do your build justice. All right. Now, I have a question for you though, John. So the Going Merry is the small boat, but what's the other one called? The big, isn't there a bigger boat? Like, don't they upgrade their boat, or like this one gets destroyed or something? Like, I've watched the anime, not all of it, but I watched a little bit of it. I literally can't remember. So I'm hoping someone will shed light on it. Well, that sucks. I was hoping that would be, Oh, that's right. Chain doesn't go through stuff like rope. So we'll have to use rope then. No, rope goes through platforms, doesn't it? But not through, Oh, that's so unfortunate. I was really hoping we could do that. Oh, we'll just have to do this. Do. Suppose this is the solution then. Just do that. That works, I guess. And then we gotta figure out the bottom of the boat, but we're just adding our little details here and there and just trying to make it work. Maybe we should actually make another. Almost it just feels weird to not have anything. It's like a random hole. Big gap. Oh, whatever. Yeah, the one with the lion's head. Oh, the Sunny. Okay, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Like the. Speaking of Sunny, do you want to get out of here? Yeah. Cute. There you go. Or pay attention to the cat. All right, sorry guys. It's very big. Okay, well, we're starting with the small boat. All right. Doesn't place it, but it. Well, no, it does go behind platforms. Right, so it's like if you do this and you put rope down, see it goes through. Okay. This thing is a bit overkill in terms of the size, but we'll put the mast. I think actually this is maybe good because now we have this lower ground. We can put the mast right in the middle, slightly to the front. And it's pretty monstrous, so I'm not sure how we're going to do that. I'd like to... I think we have to do it slightly on the side, to be honest. It's not really another way to do it. The other thing we're missing here is a cannon. So I'm going to get some cog wall. I'm not sure how or where precisely this is going to go. It looks like it's kind of up here. Kind of ruins the illusion that we had going on there, but... Now there is an actual cannon I could put here. which I think would be awesome. But it's going to take up a lot of room. And you gotta like get it in the right position and all this funky stuff. So the alternative here is we could actually dig this out and do that. And of course that's not fitting for some unknown reason. So perhaps I need another piece. I'm never sure how much space this actually needs. What is this block by? Isn't it? Oh wow, that needs a ton of headroom. Oh, right, because it's got to be able to turn. Ah, see, that's exactly the kind of stuff that's super annoying. Because it doesn't fit in there. I don't think it's going to fit in there at all, actually. Wait, why? There we go. So you can kind of see my problem. I want that to be further in. So let's just work on that. Wait, why? Oh no. That can't be blocked. That doesn't make sense. Why is it? Oh my god, piggy bank, go away. I always forget how to get rid of the piggy bank. Is there not a way to cancel it? No. Just gotta go over here. Why is my, like... There we go. I'm not on my piggy bank! What is happening? Get out of here! I'm gonna throw this in the garbage if that happens again. I'm literally on the other item and it's not letting me shift click this. What is happening? Okay, we're gonna lower this. I think that's the solution that we're gonna come up with. I hate the position that's in. Because like it looks so awkward. It needs to be further in. But again, it doesn't fit. Why doesn't it fit? Whatever, that's as close as we're gonna get. So let's just, so the problem is now we've really kind of broken the structure that we had. So what we're gonna do is just replace everything we've broken. And we will hopefully, see, this is kind of the downside of this. Let's see if we get rid of that. Doesn't quite look right. I don't love, like, it just looks very boring. So maybe we can... Put a platform there, or is that in the way too? No, literally can't put anything. Oh man. Yeah, we gotta fix that. Now, that's like the right spot for this to be, but it's a little awkward. Not gonna lie. And that definitely needs to connect into that, so maybe we'll just... I mean, that might be the best we can do. We could also maybe add another block there. No, because then we don't have that curve. Oh man, okay, so that's quite unfortunate. But we're not gonna be too picky. In the sense that rope isn't actually placed behind the platform. Yes, no, I know what you're saying. I understand. Gosh, this is really annoying. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of this current look. Perhaps that's a bit better. And I'll have a good day. Hey, Big Woke, thanks for popping in, man. I do appreciate it. We're gonna be a little slow. Like, this is what's so interesting is the builds take. You realize how long the builds actually take. When you guys see those speed builds, that's usually like 5 hours of footage that I've like cut down, clipped out, sped up, done all the stuff for, and it's a lot. So hopefully when this is done, you guys will appreciate it. It won't be up on the YouTube channel for a while, so you guys kind of get that sneak peek. Well, now. obviously. So, okay, so this needs some shrubbery. There's also a mast back here, which I think is, this will be fine back here. We can invent something. I gotta think about this one. So this one I think needs to be, start with maybe, actually, what kind of wood type do you want to use for this? This one could maybe be, this could actually be our palm wood. I think palm wood could actually potentially work here because it's a lot brighter. So we could do something where it's like kind of connected in and it starts kind of wide. You'll do like a couple layers. But there's also like, yeah, this will be interesting. Usually I wouldn't use walls for this. But I think here we can probably just... Was that wrong? Oh. I think there on each curve what we'll do is we'll actually add a little bit of wood. Just kind of hammer those in. Let's see. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. Let's do... That's also not gonna work. Okay. And we'll do it this way then. It's a little weird that these are the same spot though. That's also wrong. There's a way to do this. I'm not... You know what? Actually, let's just stick with our original and see if maybe this makes more sense. Because that would narrow these down. It just looks a little weird because this is... Why is that... I do it in the wrong place? Is that why? That's very likely. I feel like it needs another block. Like it's not that it's not that it's wrong. It just it's like this should be more narrow for some reason. Oh, it's probably because I see what I'm doing wrong. I need to actually get rid of the I think I need to get rid of this block right there. See if this works. Both look kind of bad, but we don't have a choice. That's one of the downsides to doing this. I don't know if this looks better or worse than what I originally, just like if I leave it alone. Feels like it looks worse for whatever reason. It's just a little hard to tell because now this to me also looks a little bit crummy. And it's like, why would this be so large? Like again, I like the idea of the wall. I just don't know if I like the way it looks. Yeah, we might have to just do, I think we'll just do it with actual blocks. Wall, it's not that wall is bad, it's just that I also realize the sail at the top is gonna be a lot of wall, so I don't think this is the way to go. I don't mind starting with that and maybe doing like layers of This is where we do like layers of boreal cross, and then we figure it out. I guess I'm trying not to make this out of palm wood the entire way because I think it's gonna be enormous. So I could just do this. It's just very bright. So we could just maybe let's just move this over. But see, like that looks wrong to me. If we don't have the walls like underneath. And then the problem is they stick out a layer, which is like really annoying. So I'm not really sure the best way to kind of do this, unless this is like our bottom layer and we just say, oh, like it's the bottom layer, like, oops. We do something like that. Make that look like it's connected or whatever. And then, I don't know, something like this. And then... It's way too big. Way too big. This needs to like immediately shrink down. This is going to be enormous. It's honestly not hard to tell that this looks bad. It's the best way I can put this. I think that's why I like the wall more, because it just feels like it's different. I just feel like the design here is just so rudimentary. It's like bad. Like normally I would just build a big post with a like from fence block, but like this has to look a little bit different. And if I do fence, it'll be too skinny. So we could start with the wall and maybe thin this out. Yeah, maybe is my problem. This is like too, I'm actually making it too big right off the bat. Maybe that's where the issue is arising. Let's do like that. Every like few segments. Here we could actually just check something real quick. Okay, sorry. And oh my god, I can't. And check twist. Oh my god, I can't say that name. I'm gonna call you Twisted. Oh, I'm the summoner best class terrorist. Just want to say summoner is best class. I mean, I don't like the summoner. I'm terrible with the summoner. It's a good class. A lot of classes are good though. But that's not the point. The point is it's all about what do you like, you know? I just realized something. I wonder if I can. No, that looks like a reindeer. There's not really a way to make this look good, I don't think. I really want to add a smile to that, but whatever. Anyways, we're really struggling with this part here. I don't know why this is giving me so much difficulty, but apparently it just is. For reasons we don't understand. That I don't hate. I think it gives it an interesting look. And here, same thing. Okay. And then it's just a question of doing this. This gives us something to work with. Just not sure how large this actually needs to be. And then we need a sort of thing here. So the problem is, I don't know how I want to do the mast. I think I don't want this to be opened because we're kind of coming into land here. So this will maybe make it a little harder to do. But I think now, it probably still needs to be a bit taller. Something like that. Okay, that's pretty good. What we could do, let's again, platforms, details, like little things like that are going to stand out and look a little bit better. I don't know what else is on this thing exactly. It looks like there's some, this was broken at one point, so we could add some metal scrap there, which would kind of be kind of cool. I kind of do like that, actually. It does break it up a bit. So let's do, seems like there's a big patch, like right here. I just think these are the kinds of little, again, these are exactly the kinds of little things that, like, you start adding this in, all of a sudden it starts to look a little bit more interesting. Be nice if I didn't have to have it in, like, straight sections like that, but that's okay. Okay, so that's fine. And then we're going to go back to painting this, the correct colors. So here's the real question is, we're going to do a base layer up here of... Oh boy. So this is going to have a mast that goes across. Do we want a single layer of... I don't know, let's do mahogany, I guess? Or maybe we could try... Don't know if this is all the way at the top or not. Probably should have counted how many that was, so we're gonna do that again. Let's do,
Dog gave me a shoulder workout.
Good. That seems a bit too big, yeah. I don't know how many of these to do, guys. I think, perhaps this many. Now, the other problem is if we do this, it's gonna be... You know what we actually could do that would be kind of interesting? I feel like that could be a little bit better. Also feels a little bit on the large side, to be honest. This is like a little too high up, so perhaps let's let's actually lower this. Let's do that. I think because again, if we lower it a little, I think it might look a little bit better. Now, the thing I don't know is if I want this on top or below this. It kind of looks better on top, but it kind of also doesn't really make sense. I don't like it though. I mean, I think it would look better on the bottom because it looks like the sail will be clipped in, but for some reason I think I'm going to keep it up here. Just, why not? We can do some other stuff. So, This should be a little bit bigger, but we're gonna grab our sail. And this is clearly a white beigey color, so we'll just sort of stick with that. That sucks. That goes through that. Really sucks. I hate that that does that, actually. Yeah, that's super lame. I was thinking that would look kind of cool, but I guess that's not going to work. It's going to have to stay underneath that first set, so there's our answer. So we're going to do this. Okay, and then we're going to do this. Now, I don't know if this needs to be painted, actually, because it's got its own kind of unique color. It's the best looking thing. Another thing we could do is use pumpkin. Pumpkin wall doesn't actually look bad for this. It doesn't have the movement necessarily, but it isn't a bad look. I just think we kind of have to pick one. And with sails, it doesn't. Yeah, I think sails was tricky because like sails is not gonna have the same color and texture. Hard to know. And the other thing is obviously we want some like bracketing of some kind here. So perhaps what do we have that's like vertical? Let's go with like, let's try that brown or something. Yeah, I don't like that. Maybe we'll just keep that on either side. Where is my... Let's lose track of this one. Yeah, it's a little hard to tell. I actually wouldn't mind like... That sucks. Oh man, that is unfortunate. I really thought we might be able to put a fence there. Damn it. Thanks, Devlin. I mean, you know how it is, man. It always sort of starts to come together at the end. It's just now we're trying to like play around with like where does stuff go? Does it look good? Blah blah blah. And like, unfortunately, right now, I don't like that. I feel like that just sticks up too much, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I just gotta get over it and just plop it down. It's like it's the end of the world. I just thought it'd be smart to maybe have like a... No. Nope, can't be that. What if we do spooky wood? That looks pretty terrible. Yeah, I guess shaded wood's the way to go. I really don't like the way this sail looks. I'd love to add a strip of this in here, but the white is so distinct. So like, because like, if I paint this white, right? Like the white from, I think this is very off. Like that is horrifically different colors, but maybe I can give it like that 3D-ish look. Slightly. I don't know. Like, that just seems like way too bright a color to me, but... Also, this just feels like I need like more sail. I don't know what it is, it just feels like I'm missing sail. let's do that. Same over here, we just need more. But see, like, that just doesn't make sense. It's like, what even is that? It's like, here's this random piece of sail hanging off of this. And if you just keep it all sail, it doesn't like have any texture, so it's kind of odd. It's like it's kind of it's a bit of a weird spot. Like you can't really, like you can't say that this looks bad as just sail. It's a little boring, right? It's like whatever. We can get back to that later. I just think I think that needs maybe a little bit more love. Let's do. Okay, hold on. How do I want to do this? Oh, this is going to stick out the sides, isn't it? Oh, that's so annoying. I'm going to make a little crow's nest, but I want to have it angled out. I don't want it to be enormous. Yeah, so Sergey, you're right. You could make a striped sail. The thing is, if I make striped sail, I have to use like this, right? And it's not to say that it looks bad. It's just, I don't know. Because the sail that they have in the picture I'm looking at is just one color. The sail in the back is striped. I don't want to have to mix them. So like my goal is if I use this, I can do, I don't know, white and red on the back one, I guess. I just don't know if I think this looks better. I don't really consider this to look better than the other options. Right? Like it just needs like a little bit of something on it. And I'm wondering if I can like round it out, but every wall I use it's just not gonna match. Like, that's actually pretty close. This is gonna be too dark, I'm guessing. The alternative would be to do individual pieces of like sail, right? But they need to be separated, I think. You guys think that would look better or worse? Because I think these will be very straight. They won't have that like ruffled edge on them. Which maybe isn't a bad thing. But you won't get that rounded look to it, is the only downside. I actually think this could work. Here we'll do like the single. I just think it just needs something like. Actually, now that I think about it, we could theoretically leave some of the pumpkin in there too. That would give it some more texture. I don't know, it's not so bad. It just looks a little weird. I don't think there's gonna be any like design that I'm like, oh, this is the best. Like, I think they're all gonna look a little bit stupid. I'm not gonna like aspects of it, but I think we can probably... Yeah, see, I think if we mix in some of this now, this will have the right look to it. Just in some spots, not everywhere. It's not great, but it's not bad. Exactly. That's what I think, sir. It's unusual but good. It's sufficient. It's not like the problem is like if you just use like if you use these other colors, they just don't work the same. And I'm like, there's a lot of things you could do. I'm just gonna leave it like the sale is closed off or whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna pretend that it's just exactly what we wanted. Okay, no problems. This, on the other hand, is giving me some trouble because I definitely want to bow this out a bit, but not at the expense of... It sucks I have to widen that so much. Let's get rid of rope. Oh, and before I forget, because I probably am going to, we're going to add our pumpkin, we're going to add that, we're going to add that. Get rid of this. We didn't actually use sail, which is super surprising. Though we may use it on the other part. I'm probably going to stick with the pumpkin wall and just alternate the pumpkin wall on this one. That'll probably look better. It's sort of weird. I agree. It is weird. It also, I think it won't stand out as much when we finish the rest of the stuff as well, guys. It's usually how this goes. You kind of like put it together, and you know, I just realized an easier solution here would have been to do a not ebonwood, one of these. I should just put this up here. I think that'll actually look better and probably more proportional. Oh, but it's uneven. No. Oh, that is so lame. I thought that was gonna work. I guess we could thin this out. Oh, that's way too thin though. No, that is not happening. Okay, never mind. Plan has failed. All right. I want this to just be spooky wood, and I mean, I could make it really simple, I guess, and just do a single layer. Because 2 definitely feels too thick for what this is. But then this doesn't feel right either. This doesn't feel like it's appropriately sized. So it's a little bit tricky, but maybe we can... That ain't right either. Got the right idea. There's just something off about the shape, I think. I think that's what's getting me. It's a little better. It's not, again, this is not going to be perfect, but it's a little hard to make that look the part. I think there's supposed to be, this should continue through though, so I think here's where we... Something like that, right? There's like a little flag up here. This is where I think we can use sail. And And then we'll paint this. I don't know what color this thing. There's a flag at the top of this. I don't know what it is. But we'll just put this down, put this where it belongs right now. Let's get like chain. Something like that. I feel like this needs something. Try streamer maybe. Let's maybe try with paint this time. Ooh, that's pretty bright. I wonder which one's the darkest. They all look pretty much the same color. They are all the same color. It's very bright. But I guess it doesn't really matter. I wonder if we can make this work, because I'd like this to... Yeah. Not sure if I like this. This is uneven. That's fun. Whatever. I mean, these are the kind of details that, like, yeah, I want to add them, but I don't think they look all that great. And we could probably just do like that. I think that. Just keep the top like that. Okay, whatever. T-edit to separate the texture. Oh yeah, so Sergey, I do not use T-edit for any of my builds. And again, guys, I don't typically stream here on YouTube. This is the first stream we've done ever on YouTube, but yeah, I do not use T-edit for any builds. The whole goal with the builds is try to be like, it's basically to try to get people to see what they can build with just like the base game. So I don't build with mods. I don't build in like Calamity. I don't like, I try to keep it really, really simple and basically make it so people can have like high access levels to a design, right? Where they don't have to think like, oh, like, well, I would need to, you know, do like 100 additional things to do this build, which is like obviously not the case. Because I think that's one of the things that gets people a lot is like, they're like, oh, like I could never build like that. I'm like, well, you can. It's just a question of, you know, it's just simply a question of practice for most people, but then also, you know, seeing what's possible and not being like, oh, I would need 700 new like additional things. It's like, yeah, that's not ideal. So we have a lot of work to do on this still. Like there's like a shrub thing here, so we're gonna work on that. I'm gonna grab that and that. I feel like we've used this a little bit. We did use palm wood. So yeah, definitely a lot of wood types, which is expected. Oh, that's already in there. We did use boreal. So basically just a lot of wood. That's really what this comes down to. I'm surprised we haven't used this Krampus horn more. But whatever. So we're gonna add our next bit here, which is gonna be, there's some like shrub looking thing here. I don't really know what it is. Also, from what I can tell, this flag looks green for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is, but it's apparently that's what they're doing. I think this also needs a bit of texture, so maybe we can. What does this look like? I think. Yeah, we just need to. Actually, there's something I didn't even think about is actually adding a little bit of texture here and there is probably not a bad thing. Make things look a little bit beat up. Like here are the same, but I should be smart just to. There you go, a little texture, you know. Ashwood, yes, it is ashwood. This I don't love, but it's fine. Okay, so what do we need here? We need, right, we need the shrubberies. So we need, plant. Nope, not plant. Oh my god, leaf wall. That's what it is. I'm not gonna paint this. So the thing is, on one of the pictures, there's this big, like, tree plant looking thing. It looks like it's got little oranges in it, so I guess we could just do that. I don't know if that's actually... I don't know if there's actually a tree behind this or not, but... Or just growing out of this thing. Either way. It'd be kind of neat if there was actually, like, a tree behind this, but I can't tell. Make it green. Paint for this. And brighten that up ever so slightly. Also, because this way when I put all the other stuff down, it won't look so bad. Let's get our wand. I think we'll go with this, with that, and with that. So, can't quite tell, but... They are oranges? So it's an orange tree? Okay. Yeah, it's just weird that this is just like a flat roof like this with nothing on it. Like, I feel like I need to add a layer here, like a shingle. Like I know it doesn't like have this, but I just, for me, it looks weird without something. I can just darken all that. Just why not? So, okay, so this is a tree, but I don't see any branches. I think that's what's throwing me off. So, I mean, I guess we can just say it's like, maybe we can make it like kind of grow out this way too. Make it look pretty substantial. I'll maybe make like a branch. Because like what I want is... It's unfortunate. Okay, that actually kind of works. We're not going to be able to have branches really stick out here, but we can kind of try. And we'll see if we can make anything kind of happen here. Because, I mean, I want something that's like... I know that's not exactly what it looks like, but it's whatever. I'm trying to make this look a little more interesting. I don't want that. Yeah, it's gonna be awkward because there isn't really a good way to... It's not really good. So the issue we're really having here is there isn't a good way to sort of highlight these bits, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know. Well, we're gonna use sail somewhere here, so I think we'll be fine. Get rid of that. I'm just trying to think, like, yeah, it's an orange tree, cool, right? But then it's a question of, like, we need texture, we need silly... Gotta think about this. Scab. That's what I typically use. Ugh, yuck. Yeah, no, I don't like that. And maybe instead what we'll do is let's focus on... Yeah, let's do this instead. And then... Okay, and then what we want is some strange plants. Problem is we're gonna have some tough time finding places for these oranges to go, but hey, what can you do? Do what we can while we can. Wait, what's blocking this? Oh, right, that's actuated. Shit. Okay, if we do this... And then we'll figure out the rest. Yeah, so this is clearly meant to have oranges according to you guys, so let's... I'll do that one. Okay, that's tree-esque, I suppose. Here is definitely not tree-esque. It'd be challenging sometimes to find the spots, but... Yeah, it's not quite right, is it? This is just missing a piece. And definitely... That's a bit better. I just feel like, yeah, this like still needs... I know it doesn't have that much of a tree, but I feel like we just gotta keep adding a little bit. And this will just kind of solve... Yeah, like that just, I don't know, that just feels better. Keep things moving along here. Alright, and then we'll just kind of smack all that down. This maybe we could use a little bit of this. Just kind of... why not? There we go. Yeah, so there's an orange tree. Devlin, I don't know. They're oranges is what I'm understanding. I just gotta add them in. That's all. That's just what it comes down to. I think we can probably get rid of that and probably get rid of that for now. Okay, so I need orange. So I need silly. I'm gonna try a couple different ones. I don't know which one's gonna look the most orange. And I know there's actual like oranges and whatnot, but you can't just like huck them in there. So what looks? Let's just test these. That's not very bright. That's not very bright. I'd say that one looks, so pink on that color looks the most orange. What if we try deep orange? Definitely not. I think it's got to be pink. Yeah, pink's the winner here. So let's do this. So the problem is I don't know where we can put a lot of these. No, that sucks. Let's just flip that. Definitely need that plant life in there. Oh, that's kind of cool. Actually, a half block. That works. Yeah, like that's all we need. Like this is the thing. It's one of those things where it's so easy to just go crazy and add a bunch of crap. We don't need that. We got what we need. Leave it like that. We probably want a little bit more plant life in here. Of course, we can't do that because reasons. Stuff is blocking me, so let's just... get some texture. That's fine. It doesn't have to be anything more than that, so that looks pretty decent, I'd say. Oh, thanks.
I think I'm getting sick.
Pardon? Oh, it hurts? Uh-oh.
He's been fed, so we won't.
Oh, good. All right, guys, dinner. A little bit of pizza. Mmm. Okay. So now there's like a set or another one of these, but back here. So I gotta think of how we're gonna do that. Well, the bottom of our ship needs a lot of work. This is like too thin. We need to do a bunch of work to it. I'm not worried about that. But there's definitely stuff that needs some tweaking. That looks pretty good. I think here, this one looks pretty thin, so I think what we can do is maybe make this one a defense. So let's get rid of all this stuff. Could use orange paint. I don't need that, I don't need that, and I don't need that. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna run into a slight bit of difficulty. So I think we'll start with this. This has to be brown from what I can tell. Okay, let's stop teleporting away from what we're doing. There we go. Let's put this down. So I feel like this is... Oh gosh, is this really close to the back of this? Yeah, it kind of looks like that. So maybe we'll... The only thing here is we gotta do something just to make this look... Well, that doesn't really do much, does it? Yeah, maybe we won't be able to do too much here. Wait, what is that connecting to? Oh, that's right, that can bleed out on that side, but not on the other side, because we don't have... Oh, gosh. And probably don't worry, man. You'll be able to see this build on the YouTube channel in a few weeks, probably. But again, really want to say thanks for the suggestion, and thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Hopefully we do it justice in the final product. We're not there yet. Good. A triangular sail. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. Make my life more difficult. Oh boy. This is... this can't be too tall either. That's kind of the weird thing with this. Sure, again, no worries, man. Thanks for popping in. We normally stream on Twitch, guys. So if this is your first time here, this is my first time even attempting to stream on Twitch or on YouTube and not on Twitch. We have a lot of things we got to set up to make this this work a bit better. But that said, I do appreciate you guys popping in, and these videos will be available eventually down the road. So, okay, I think this can be a little bit taller. Actually, I kind of want to. I think that texture is actually kind of helpful. The only thing is this is like one of those weird triangular sails, and I'm not sure how I'm supposed to make that work. I mean, I could just fold this one in too, I guess. No, it actually would be easier. Let's just give that a shot. It's gonna be a bit awkward, actually. Because this should be... Yeah. And we're gonna paint this, and I think red's definitely the way to go here. Red paint. Just even that, like, it's pretty simple, but I think it does the job. I feel like we could hammer this down. It's not too bad. And we'll do this. And we'll do that. Let's get black paint. I feel like that could also be a little bit larger now that I look at it. That is not the color we want. We don't want any color. This one needs to be just big enough so we can do this. Crap. There isn't really a good skull for this. Crap. Can I paint this? Okay, well, we need shadow paint. It's the only real way to do this. Not really a whole lot of options there. Only because what happens here is that you kind of run out of like options for what you can put down, and I don't want to make too much time. Big Bo, thanks, man. It's missing a few things still, but it's come together pretty well. It's a little bit tricky because there's some stuff I'm not really sure how to make, but. What can you do? Okay. So, next thing we need is this piece. Now, one thing I am noticing is, I don't know why I've left this in there. We do need to, oops. We need to finish the hull. The hull is a little weird. I think I'll probably put a metal underscore. Because I think that'll actually look good. We'll see though. Also, Big Bo, welcome to the channel, man. This is my first time streaming on YouTube, so we are just giving it a shot today. Hopefully we don't disappoint too much. We typically stream on Twitch, which I think is not surprising to anyone. It's usually where a lot of people end up. But that said, so far it's been pretty fun. I have to set up the stream though. My stream is not properly set up for anything here, so that's why it's a bit messy. I kind of like that. Okay, so that definitely helps. This could be a little better. The ship is a little boring looking right now. I think part of that is like we just need like different textures up here. And just really lean into this whole shape. No, I don't like the shape though. This doesn't make sense. Why is it all funky? Right? That's a bit better. I have to do the same on this side. The thing is on this side is we're going to have to put our rudder. So that is going to be interesting. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I want to do either. There we go. So this will be interesting. This would be something like that, and I have to make it out of not this material. Yeah, but we can't make it out of wall, can we? If we make it out of wall, it will look weird. Also, that's completely the wrong shape. It quite literally goes the opposite shape. That's not quite right either. But that's okay, we'll start with that. Honestly, can't really tell how that's shaped. Something like that. What's the barrel you use for floating houses? You have to explain a bit better. What do you mean? Like, you mean on the water? You mean a floating house on the water, right? One's under the water. Oh, like when I make a raft, you mean? Like when we have like let's see, like when we do like this. Oh, okay, yeah, so those are actually bathtubs. Those are ebonwood bathtubs. Now, what I do is I put platforms underneath, and then you can put them under. Or whatever. I don't remember how much space they need. Now the downside is they look a bit clunky. So you need to find a way to fill them. Yeah. No worries, man. Hopefully that helps. Again, I use that one. I use that pretty often, but it just, the problem is it's basically really only good for rafts, and beyond that, I mean, you could obviously use it for like a dock or something, but it's got its applications like most things. It just depends what you're trying to make. Not sure what to make this out of. I feel like this could just be wall, honestly. At the same time, I want to add some like mechanical bits. I feel like that would work in a build like this. Now, the only problem is we haven't finished the actual back end of this boat. Probably should have a little bit of metal. So maybe that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna carry the metal through here. Oh my god. Carry the metal through here. And I just think that'll look a little bit better. But that's just me. We can do some white painted metal up here or something. I just think it'll look fine, maybe. It's hard to get the shape right. I know I do want to add like platforms and other things underneath just to make it look a little bit better, but I don't know what it is. I just feel like this needs a lot of work. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, like this whole section just... I don't know what it is. I feel like I need to change it. Or like do something to... add detail. Why is there water in here? Oh, right, because I took it out. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this mess. Just the worst. Yeah, the walls, and it's just, the textures are a little bit boring. Yeah, I appreciate it's a ship, but... we could do this. Found the water. Water that we apparently can't get rid of. I was gonna say, where is this water even coming from? I'm gonna add that back, and then we're gonna smush that. More walls. That'll get rid of a lot of light, unfortunately. Yeah, the walls are a problem here. What? So, I don't know what to fill this with. I kind of want to make it solid, but then I'm not sure if that makes the most sense. I'm actually gonna use some cog here. Gray. No, it's gonna have to be black. That's not what I want to do. Yeah, see, there's just like little things like this where it's like, it's not that it looks bad, it just, this needs a little bit of help. And I think the problem we're going to run into is it's hard to find it can be a little bit tricky to find like the right look that we're going for here. My concern is the shape of this. It's just, there's something a little off with it. That's fine. It's like, what, like, my point is like, what is this? Like, what, it's gonna be metal? Is it gonna be a mix? Like, I think metal makes a lot of sense, but I'm gonna add wood in between. No, it can't be boreal. It has to be. How did I do my other one, actually? Let me just, hold on, let me just check this real quick, guys. There's gotta be, where's the... I did the pirate ship. How did I do the rudder on that thing? I remember it was pretty good. Oh, I made it out of metal, that's why. Well, that's kind of annoying. Not a solution. I mean, walls to me make a lot of sense. I'm just not sure it's going to look very good. Damn it, this rudder shouldn't be this hard. That's the alternative option. It's not bad. As always, it's just a question of, do we like the way this looks? We do not. Oh boy. Let's see, does this work? Probably not. Why is that not covered? There's, oh, it's because there's water there. Stupid me. Okay, that rudder sucks. Yeah. Dude, this is so frustrating. The more I look at it, I can't tell if I need, like, a different material. Maybe I just need a different wood type. It's a little hard to tell because it's like, this I don't think is going to look much, yeah. Let's go with this. And we'll put some different patterns. Okay, that's a little bit better because now that matches this slightly. Do you feel like the rudder should have like something? Maybe we'll have streamer. Paint that black and like maybe that'll just be like the little missing link here. It's just, yeah, it was weird. It just feels like it's missing that, like, touch. Also, then we could have a metal on the top and the bottom, maybe? Actually, this actually does make sense now. It's not perfect, but now it feels like it's not all weird and out of place. So that's a bit better. Sorry guys, I don't like having to eat in front of people, but here we are. Actually, maybe not the worst thing ever. Can we? No, let's not do that. I like the way that looks. I'd like this to be connected somehow. Damn it. And then I guess in here would be more appropriate to have white metal. Okay, apparently I've run out of room. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if we think that looks really good or not, but no. It's these little swirly patterns that are really throwing me off. It's not really an easy way to make them. I think that's probably why, but let's see if we can. It's kind of correct. And there's not really a way to connect it, so has to be an easier... Gotta be an easier way to do that. Gotta figure that out. It's actually not that bad. I just think there's some details missing, right? Like, the bottom of this thing, it's like, I can't really do much because I think it's gonna, like, the boat is so simplistic. But then at the same time, it's like, it feels so boring without any, like, I don't know, it's just lacking texture, but... I think if we add too much, it's not going to add anything. I think these are also supposed to be brown. Okay, that's not bad. Less is more. I think you're right. My problem is I always look at stuff and I'm always looking to add like texture to stuff and like make it a little bit more like jump out at you. But I don't think you're wrong in this design in this regard, because this is kind of one of those ones where I think adding too much is not going to help. But it's just, yeah, there's just something. I'm not really sure what. Not that it really matters, but. Now it doesn't really make sense to have our anchor here, but we're gonna put an anchor down here. Wait, why was it painted brown? I guess it would be kind of rusty, but we don't want that. So here, what I do want is... No, that looks stupid. Annoying it only goes to there, but what we'll do is we'll get the anchor. Oh, I need walls, right? Can I get rid of that? Some echo. Oh, I guess this needs to be lower, doesn't it? That's silly of me. Alright, so we're gonna put our anchor. Our chain. Now we could make a custom anchor and all that stuff, but there's not really a point. We're gonna use what we got. Get some echo, or we're gonna teleport away first because we like to do that a lot. Echo paint. Okay. And then I think this would need to have a little bit more impact. Now we're not gonna do a lot of terrain stuff here, but we probably would normally. I just feel like there's something missing. I would drop a little bit of pizza. Alright, so I'm not sure people will be able to tell this is the ship from the show. Those little swirly bits are really bugging me, that I can't just make them. Okay, no, that's not a thing. Okay, apparently we're not putting our paint back on. just really hard to make that work. We can't even do that on this side because we have that window thingy on top. It's kind of funny. Pizza on the floor tastes better. Here's the question. Do you like cold pizza? Oh, see, so long as you say heat it up, that's fine. Cold pizza is the worst. I don't care what anyone says, it is the worst. There is nothing good about cold pizza. I hate it. I've never liked it. I don't get how people like cold pizza. It's very strange to me. Honestly, even that, like, it just helps a little bit. Maybe we do another layer like here, but that might be too much. This also feels like it's... Oh, I am missing something here. I'm an idiot. I forgot to put the, There's like a weird thing here. I'm sorry, why are we breaking all that stuff? Let's do... Not sure what it's supposed to be, but... Can probably just do that. Looks a bit stupid because there's nothing really around this. Also, it looks like this should be a lot higher up, so I fucked this up royally. We're gonna go ahead and unfuck this up. But the idea was correct, so this is a bit higher up. This is like over here somewhere. Something like that, from what I can tell. I'm not really sure. See, I know one of the mistakes we made was we did carry this white row across, but I don't hate it. I think it adds, you know, something. Again, I'm not 100% sure what this is even supposed to be, but we are going to assume that it is here for a reason, and we're going to just go with it and actuate it. Maybe here's another place we can add a little bit of a platform, you know? Because even that, it just helps, you know? Just helps. Probably should do that there too. The anchor. I don't know what it is. This is definitely missing something. Sicilian pizza? I don't even know what that is. Is that this kind of pizza? Napolitana? Well, no, what's Sicilian pizza? Napolitana pizza. Yeah, Napolitana pizza. I always like Napolitana pizza. Oh shoot, how do I stack workbenches again? To make it look like a ladder? I always forget how to do that. Did we put sail in here? I feel like we did. Yeah, so I'm gonna empty the inventory. Oh, you know what we forgot? I have to add that red paint back. get that deep red. Okay. Also, I think this is supposed to be like a green. Can't really tell. It's kind of like a light green, but I just can't tell if that's supposed to be a skull and crossbones or what. It's like impossible to tell. Oh, it looks like it's two of the same flags. I guess it really depends what you're looking at. Okay, so now these both have skull and crossbone ones. Well, one of them was definitely green, so I don't know what the hell that's all about. I mean, we could just do paint it black, but I don't have a big skull thing I could put there, so it kind of doesn't work. We could put this guy, but you can't paint the background for him though, right? Oh, I guess you can. Oh, I guess we could. I guess we could just do shadow, couldn't we? Would that work? Oh, but it paints the whole thing. Damn it. Okay, what if we do it without color? And we do it black, maybe? Well, that would have been so cool if that worked, but I guess not. I mean, that's probably as good as we're gonna get it, because there's no way to paint this. You can't just paint the edges. That's too bad. I would have liked to have had a better looking thing there. I don't think it's the same, but it might be wrong. I mean, you better not be dishing my pizza. I'm enjoying my pizza, okay? Okay, we need paint. Oh my gosh, this is actually beginning to take longer than it should. Not paint this, or what's the deal? Oh, looks fine. Oh. Okay. Kind of hard to tell if, like... Oh, you know what we could add, actually? I got an idea. Do black paint. So I should probably look pretty good. Those kind of look like rivets. And the only question here is, do we want to actuate them? I think that might help. Should be a little bit darker, so it'd stand out just a touch. Yeah, see, like that little detail to me, like that helps, you know? Now the problem here is we've also got this side profile that has stuff, and I'm not sure what else there is to add here. This is the right color. This looks fine. I don't know, man. What are we missing? I feel like we're missing stuff. But I guess it's not that we're missing stuff. It's just done. Now, one thing we could do for fun. I think there's a straw hat set, isn't there? I look at vanity. I'm pretty sure there's one. I could be wrong. I mean, there's definitely, if nothing else, there's a pirate. Oh, yeah, see, summer hat. Is it summer? No. Flip. Is there like a flip-flop? Sandal? I thought there was like a sandal. Ooh, yeah, I don't see one. We need like a red shirt. I guess we could use a dye. Hey, Aztec, what's going on, man? Thank you. It's giving me a little bit of trouble, but we're adding the final like little touches here, and I think it'll look pretty good when we're done. Hopefully. Jacket. I need shorts or something. Like shorts? No, pants. Parka pants? Oh god. Cat pants. Let's just see what this looks like. I mean, not really sure if that's right. I'm trying to make them look like. No, that's wrong. I thought there was like flip-flops or sandals or something, but maybe I'm crazy. Mushroom vest? Oh, I guess that kind of... No, well, I kind of like the cape, though. Okay. That's an option. With his maid shoes. What can we use for his feet? Dusty, yeah, that's definitely a boat. No, just recently got into Terraria. I've been fun lately, been humbled a lot. Yeah, I died to a lot of stupid things in this game, don't worry. We are not the only one, man. I just build now. That's mainly what I do. What can we use? I mean, there's got to be a loincloth? No. I really don't know which ones to... I guess we could do the maid shoes and dye them, though, couldn't we? What if we get, like, a dye, like... Like a yellow or something? I don't know which ones to use, but let's just give this a shot. It doesn't do jack shit. Oh, just change. Oh, I see. Then what if we do like blue? Why can't there just be normal blue dye? Of course, that doesn't do nearly anything to the colors. Okay. Maybe those made ones aren't gonna work. Could I get something a little bit darker? Like, what? Doesn't do anything. I feel like I prefer... I don't know which one I prefer. Cape? Yeah, I don't know. I think the cape's better. Good alternative to Dynasty Wall? Well... Some of the silly walls look pretty good. Because they're flat, but they're a little bit... it depends. Dusty, we did not finish that world. I want to play it again. We might actually play it on Thursday. Oops. What does that do? At least that changes the color. What do we do, like, red? I think that's pretty good. We're gonna stick with that. We can do like the... Right, that's not so bad. Makes it, it's like a one little final detail that looks like it belongs. I just feel like there's something missing, but the more I think about it, the more I'm going to add something that's going to make it look worse. I still can't help it though. I feel like there's something that's not quite right. Hmm. Wonder if we can make like a... Well, this will look like waves, but I think that's gonna be a little hard to do. Oh, that's right. Actually, this could kind of work. Maybe. Yeah, unless we fuck it up. I'm trying to make this look like these are like waves in the water, but I don't know if this actually looks like anything. Super annoying, I have to... Does this look like waves, or am I crazy? I don't feel like these look like waves, but they kind of add something to the build. If not, this like feels like it's kind of... We're just kind of moving along here. I don't know. I think it's okay. I mean, I guess the only thing I could add is these ropes that come down, but I feel like that's gonna look ugly. Like, they look good up here because they're out of the way. We could add them here, I guess, but... Let's get brown paint. Yeah, I kind of... The idea is like foam or water. It's... I mean, it's not gonna be perfect because it's like... It's just a weird ad, but I think it's okay. Oh yeah, that's not happening. As we knock those out of the way. I mean, it's tempting to do something like... But I don't feel like this is gonna add anything. I hate how I just messed this up. I want this to look the same, and I just screwed it all up. Again, like something like this is like, it's not the end of the world, but maybe I should make this a little bit wider, but I actually kind of like that. Let's like angle this out a bit harder and see if we like the way that looks. I always hate the way this looks though, because it just never looks the same as what you'd like it to. And like again, it's like, does that add anything? It's like, nah, not really, right? Like it's not that it's bad. It's just not that it's just not great. I could like chain. It could actually kind of look kind of interesting. Whatever. Some other chain. I think little again, it's like little details. Like there's something down here that it just doesn't look right to me. I don't know what it is. It really does. I just think that it's weird if we have no rope. At the same time, I'm not a fan, but I think it looks okay on this top section. Yeah, I don't know. The other thing I want to do is add a ladder here. But I can't remember how to do the trick where you do the table. Oh, work. There's a way to stack these up, and I can never remember what it is, but you can stack these up to make these look like a ladder. I just can't remember what it is. But this is like... I could just do platforms in between, I guess, but I can't remember what the hell you do to... Is it a teleporter? I can't... There's some sort of trick to do it, and I just can't remember what it is. And it's silly, but... I believe it's a teleporter thing. That's true. That's true. It is. Or materials. I don't disagree with that at all. This isn't gonna fit though. Oh, it will. Okay. So now all we need is. I need a wall that would make sense here. Does this work? No, it's the wrong wall. Let's get any ebonwood. That does not look good. Actually bothers me how bad that looks. I just leave this the way it is and stop fucking around, probably, right? Probably just stop messing around with this. I think that's the solution here. We got rid of these. Oh, that's not the right walls. We need border wall. Also Just need these, and then we're just gonna keep it how it was. That's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, it'd be nice to have that, but it's not necessary. We could put that somewhere else. I think this is done, guys. I just don't want to add more crap to add more crap. Which is something I often tend to do. So I think what we're gonna do is do the last thing, which is get our sign. We're just gonna call it a day. I mean, that's where we'll have our last detail. We're just gonna plop a sign down. Okay. What's the date? March 7th? Good lord. All right. I think that's it. Materials, that's a good question. Depends what I'm making, but I do like the kind of crosshatch pattern that you get when you do palm wood and normal wood. I just think it looks good. One thing I'm noticing is I don't really like the way that looks. These could be metal, honestly. I think they should be metal because that would match this bit. If I did plating, I did this. Now the problem is, would the light still come through? My guess is no. Yeah. That's kind of the problem. Now we could fix that by adding lights around this. Candle. Let's do like, we'd literally just do this. Let's do platform. Do candle. We're gonna get a fuckload of these. Just gonna do this and this. Let's light this up properly. And we'll do his echo. This way, I think if we now put the metal in. Yeah, it just, I don't know what it is. There's just, that doesn't look terrible. Again, it just looks a little weird, but I think this is where if we add just even pieces that feel like it's bracketing or bracing or some. Not ideal. What if we do this? Okay, so that actually does look a little better. And then here we can do the same thing, even though this is going to look like it's basically touching. It's not. Is it? Again, it's weird that these don't go all the way to the bottom. It's another thing that kind of throws me out. I mean, I could just make these go all the way bottom and just see if I like the way they look. Oh yeah, but we hammered those down, didn't we? So that's problematic. Maybe we can do something else. Let's do again, this is the part where I'm like, I know it's not maybe adding all that much, but I don't know. This top layers bug me. You built anything from the Rick and Morty series? No, I've not, Dusty. No. If there's something you want me to try to build, I'll give it a shot. Just let me know what it is. I'm not gonna need clouds. I think this is pointless. Okay. I think we're done. Call it a day. Stand way the fuck over here. Let's do one that's just the boat. It's a little bit wider. I'm taking a couple snapshots, little snappies. There we go. Boom. Nailed it. Okay. Dope. So guys, we're done. First YouTube stream done. Build for the Sunny. No. The Mary. From One Piece is done. I think it looks pretty good. Hope you guys like it. El Duneo? What's that? Make sure it's nothing too round. Yeah, round shapes are like, it's not that they're impossible, but they're just really tough. Like, and it just depends on what you're trying to do. So again, it depends. Anyways, I don't know what happens when we end stream here. I hope I can get this this thing up and keep it. I'm not sure. I also don't know if I have to make like a separate thumbnail after the fact. I have no idea. So we're gonna end the stream there, guys. I gotta clean up. We just had dinner. I gotta clean myself up because I dumped pizza crumbs all over myself. But hopefully, guys, you enjoyed the build. This will be up on the YouTube channel eventually. I mean, well, this will be up on the YouTube channel as a stream, I guess, which will be interesting. I don't think anyone's gonna watch it, but the cool thing is we can then, yeah, we can, I don't know, do stuff with that. So, all that said, this looks pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm a fan. So Dusty, I'll announce it in the Discord. I don't know. I don't know what makes more sense. What makes more sense? Like, do you think? Here, let me switch the screen so this will help me when I'm doing my editing later. Let me just go to full screen. What do you think makes more sense? Do I stream on YouTube? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'd say I'd probably maybe alternate. I'm not really sure, man, honestly. Because I mean, I'll be playing, like, I think maybe I'll do building streams on YouTube. That makes more sense. And then if I'm not, I stream it. It's just, I'm streaming so infrequently, man, as is. That when I do stream, it's almost like it makes more sense to have it on YouTube in case, like, I can get that monetized or whatever. I'm not sure how it works, but. Yeah, Dusty, I think the majority of people that came in today, I think there's a few exceptions. Oh, someone's name Sad came in. Wait. Oh, Sad. Sorry, I didn't see that. From Brazil, it looks like, so that's okay. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of different people, I think, on YouTube. That's the only benefit. But the problem is it's always the same thing. It's time difference. Like, the good thing with YouTube is, like, that content's up there forever, so it's fine. But we'll see. I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. Because I'm not on Discord very often. Yeah, so Dusty, that's why, man. Like, if you're not on Discord, you can always just check it. But it's like, this is the thing. What I'm worried about with switching to YouTube is like, yeah, you'll meet new people, but it's already pretty hard to find folks. And like, I like the people that are in our Twitch community. So it's like, I just want to test this out to see how it goes. And like, if like I have to fix a bunch of stuff, right, for the actual, what you call it, the emotes and all that stuff. There's a ton of setup I have to do. So the plugins for what? For like shoutouts and all that stuff. I think it does. I have to set it up. I haven't figured out how to do that. I literally just like decided on a whim I was gonna do this. I didn't do any setup. That's on me. So there are things like that I got to figure out. So, and you know, like I don't think anything's gonna happen with it. So yeah. So like I said, for now, I wouldn't worry about too much of this stuff. Like my senses will be doing what we can with our streams and making the most of them. But I mean, it's enjoyable to do it on YouTube. It's not any different for me, honestly. It's just I don't like losing folks that have been around like you and Azo and a few of the mods. There's just things like that. So it's I think for me, I'm not gonna be, I don't know. I think like at best we're gonna have new people, but we'll have the same number of people when it comes to streams, I think. Because I'm just not very consistent with it, right? If I was streaming every other day, that'd be different, but it's fine. And building is time consuming. It's not super exciting to watch, I don't think. But that's how it is. So in any case, I'll make an announcement in the Discord. Basically, if on Tuesdays you don't see me on Twitch, I'm probably on YouTube. That's probably the other way to just look at it. Like there's only 2 places I'm going to be, and there's only 2 days I'm streaming, so it's really going to be those. That said, though, I think I'm not sure what we'll do on Thursday, so we'll see. I may stream here. I may also play that freaking level that we were struggling on as well, and see how it goes. So anyways, guys, anyone who is still here, thank you so much for hanging out. Dusty, obviously, thanks for coming in. Matieris and everyone else who did pop in today. I'm not sure if, I think everyone that came in today was already subscribed to the channel. That's the other thing. I don't know how new people are supposed to find you. There'll be different people because they're my subs. I don't think people that are not subbed to my channel are going to find me, although I could be crazy. I don't really know. So I'm not really sure. Not sure how it all works. Yeah, the bots and the points, I don't know if there's points on the YouTube channel. I could be wrong. Yeah, you can do bots for like shout outs and stuff, but I think you have to set it up. It might be a bit different. But I don't make much use of those. So yeah, there's a couple things. We'll see. Anyways. But guys, that's it for me. We're ended. Hopefully this video immediately goes up on stream. I don't know if I have to like make it public or what the deal is, but in any case, guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. We'll see you soon, guys. Peace.